Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan and today we have a regular thrift store thrift haul. I know in my last video, I think I had mentioned the next video is going to be a bins haul. This indeed is a regular retail Goodwill store thrift haul. I found some really great stuff yesterday in real time, and before I ripped the store tags off of them, I wanted to tell you guys how much I spent on them and see if the prices might be comparable to what are in your area, or if you think I spent too much, or if you think I got a great deal. I think I got a great deal on most of these things, and I did a little naughty thing. Most of these things are men's items, and they were on the same new rack. And I grabbed them all off of the new rack as like the employee was putting stuff away. She was somewhere in the store putting stuff away, and I saw another shopper going through the rack, and I was like, you know what? We're both going to do it. We're both going to do it today, because I could tell this man had, it looked like, just upon glancing over at what he was doing, it looked like he had 4 or 5 pairs of perhaps Viore men's shorts in his hand. So I was like, okay. And I could tell there was a Lululemon Scuba, a cropped pink Lululemon Scuba also on the rack. So I looked at that and then started going down, and I went in the opposite direction of this person to not crowd them out, to not, you know, make them feel like I was trying to push them off the rack, and was looking at the things that they had already looked at. Lululemon Scuba was $29.99, so I left it. I didn't even look up comps, which maybe I should have, but I already had a few things in my hand, and then I started finding what I think are the best finds from this trip, and I was shaking. And I think this other person that was looking on the rack kind of noticed me grabbing multiples of things off of the rack that they had already looked at, and they're kind of like, and I noticed they went through the rack after I walked away. But anyway, all of that to say, I spent a little over $100. I think maybe right around 130. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I did rip the tag off one thing, and then I had the idea, wait a minute, let me film a haul with the price tags on first. So the first thing I did rip the tag off of, this was $9.99, which I don't think was bad at all. This is a Tory Burch, like lizard embossed little shoulder clutch bag. You can take the strap off, I do believe, and like hold it as a clutch, or it is a really cute, kind of like perfectly styled little shoulder bag. I mean, perfectly sized little shoulder bag. It has such a cute detail here. The little key, the end of it is the Tory Burch T logo. It's so cool. Wait, hello. Wait, can we focus? There. It's the T logo, and I think that's so cool, and it would fit right in here, but you just pull these apart. They're magnetic, and it comes out, and then let me show you it open. And then she opens up like that. She does have a few very tiny spots in there, but that looks like surface wear, and I think with just a wipe, yeah, I could get that out. So really cute. We'll see how she does. $10.99, not bad for this. I mean, $9.99, not bad for this Tory Burch bag at all. I think the people pricing it definitely missed that this was a designer bag, because this Goodwill does have the little like rounder with purses that they have all locked up. So this, I would assume they missed. Next, I think is, yeah, this is the only women's piece that I got, except this second sweater here was in the women's section as well. But this is a really cute like Donegal knit sweater vest by Madewell, and I love this like almost like muted citron color. Here is the tag, Madewell. It's a size small. I believe it's kind of newer-ish. 23, fall 23, and it's a wool, alpaca, and poly made blend. And this was $8.99, perhaps a little bit much, but I do think I'll at least be able to get hopefully 40 bucks for this cute little sweater vest. I just love the little knit color there. Madewell. Okay. And then now on to the exciting things. This is a really nice canvas. I was like, what is this called? Canvas button-down shirt. Look at that. How nice is that? I love the brown buttons. I love all of the details, all of the stitching, all of the tailoring. So nice. And if you've never heard of this brand, this is a fantastic brand. Free Note Cloth It's a size medium. All of these men's shirts, I do believe, are a size medium. So I assume they came from the same person, which is wild and crazy that you donated so many nice things that are in impeccable condition. Like, okay, this probably was a $280 to $300 shirt, brand new. Hello? Free note cloth. And take note of that label because I have several different free note cloth labels to show you. Next, this was also in the women's section. So I got 3 things from the women's section, the Tory Burch, and then these 2 sweaters. Everything else here, with the exception of the last item, was on the new rolling rack. This was already in the men's section, but everything else was on the same rolling rack. Okay, this really nice. I believe it's a wool and cashmere blend Vince sweater. And I do believe this is a men's sweater and not a women's sweater. It is 80% wool, 20% cashmere. It is extra soft. And it's this really nice, like marled gray tone. I love the tailoring on this as well. Like I said, I do believe this probably came from that same person, which makes me think maybe I should go back to this particular store in the next like day or two and really search the men's section. This was a size small, and oh wait, did I tell you how much free note was? I didn't. This was $9.99. The free note cloth first canvas button down shirt. Sorry, my brain is not braining today, so please bear with me. This was $7.99, the Vince wool and cashmere sweater. And again, there's nothing wrong with this. It's in impeccable condition. So we'll see how that does. Next, this is a really great brand, and I wish it was more substantial than just a little t-shirt, like a casual everyday t-shirt, but I will absolutely take it. It's probably called something like the long sleeve pocket tee or something like that. This is Daheen. I think that's how you say it. They make vintage, and by vintage I mean like really great wool 20s, teens, 10s, I believe, right? 1920, just kidding, not 10s, 1920. So 20s and older collegiate varsity jackets, sweaters, those type of things. This is a new to me piece in the fact that I've never found something as everyday wear as this. So we'll see how this is. But I do think just because of the brand alone, this will sell for probably at least $50 if I was just guessing. I didn't look this up. I didn't look any of these men's items up off the rolling rack except for one brand because I wasn't sure about it. I was pretty sure it was the same man's thing, so it was the same caliber, same quality, and I was right. Anyway, I don't know the comps on this, but I would guess I'm going to get at least $50 for this, and I paid $5.99. So that's not bad at all. It's a size medium. Next is another free note piece, and this one's so cool. This one's much more so like Western vibes. This one is free note ranch wear, which is super cool. Again, a size medium. This is a denim snap button shirt with very interesting little pockets, and the snap buttons are, ooh, that button's cool. That's not a snap button, but that one's cool. The snap buttons are diamond shape. Ooh. If that's gonna show up. But again, different tag for free note. I don't know if the ranch wear adds anything to it or not, but I would assume the denim definitely adds to it. And again, in fantastic condition. And this was $8.99 at the regular store. Not bad at all. Next is a trifecta, the brand that I didn't know. And I have 3 of the exact same shirt in different colors. So I will just briefly show you all of them, and then we will examine one because they are all in impeccable condition. They are all the same style, and they are all the same size. So we will just take a look at this blue one here. I did not know this brand off the top of my head, but when I saw them all back to back to back, and then they were all near those other shirts, and when I really looked at the tag, I was like, yep, that's the same, definitely the same vibe, and I was right. I still don't know what this brand is. Is it Gitman? G-I-T-M-A-N? Or is that a C? I think that's a C. I mean a G. G-I-T-M-A-N, Bros. Gitman Bros, I think that's what that says. This is a corduroy button front shirt. So nice. Like I said, I have 3 of them. They're all size what? Medium. And I think they were all $9.99. I will check though. $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. So not bad. I have no experience with this brand though, so we will see how that does. I don't have any experience, I don't think, either with free note cloth. I just know it's a good brand. So we'll see. And then last from the new rolling rack is another free note cloth piece. Again, a different tag, so super cool. This again is a size medium. This is textile from Japan. So this is made with Japanese fabric. So we love that. That definitely adds value to a piece like this, a brand like this, especially if they're not all made in Japan, which I'm not sure if they are. I don't think they are. Or made with Japanese fabric, excuse me. I should have done a little more research on these, but like I said, I was very excited and wanted to just show you guys and a regular retail store haul. Anyway, very similar-ish styling to the first free note shirt, a canvas style, a thicker button down, but this one's in the really nice gray. And I just love that, like, all of the trims are kind of like faded, like ghost, almost like, I don't know. It's just so nice. And if you could feel these shirts, they feel like money. And this one was $8.99. Let me show you the free note tag one more time. There we go. Size medium. A very nice men's haul today, which is surprising because I don't find a ton of men's things. And I think it's very rare that I find 3 women's things and 12 men's things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men's things. The majority of men's things. That's crazy. Anyway, last item in this really nice haul. This is a Cotopaxi, again, men's. I think it's a merino wool. Recycled polyester and merino wool blend knit sweater in this really gorgeous colorway. It almost gives like Patagonia color vibes with this stripe here. This was $8.99, and again, no flaws, nothing wrong with this. This looks a little bit bigger than the other men's pieces I have, so I do wonder if this was the same person's donations or not. There's the Cotopaxi tag if you have never seen it. Cotopaxi, in my experience, is an okay brand. The piece really matters, and I think that this is a knit sweater and made of a merino wool blend is what is going to help this perform pretty well, and the fact that it's in excellent condition. Okay, and with that, we are done with this thrift haul, friends. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. Have you ever heard of these brands? Have you had any luck with these brands? Do you source menswear? Would you look in the men's section of the store, or do you only stick to the women's section? Do you do only men's? I would love to know. As far as my favorite, oh man, I really like all of the free note pieces. I just like the vibe of that brand. And I really do like the Tory Burch bag. I think she will do pretty well. And before I let you go, if you see anything from this haul that you are interested in and you don't see it listed on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, or Mercari, please let me know in the comments below and I will make sure I get that listed just as quickly as I can for you. And with that, I will let you go. If you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on your way out, that would be awesome. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.